are motivated to fulfill basic needs first, people have an ultimate desire to reach self-actualization. The 5 levels of Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Hi everyone, this is me, Jyotika Bedi, founder of Happiness is Love. We make relationships better. Do you know what are some of our emotional needs in a happy and loving relationships? Are you curious? Let's discover together. Before we begin, let's understand a little bit about what psychology is saying and science is saying. Maslow's hierarchy of needs. It was in 1943 when a psychologist called Abraham Maslow first introduced this concept of hierarchy of needs. He suggested that people are motivated to fulfill basic needs first before moving on to more advanced ones. He was a humanist and believed that people have an ultimate desire to reach self-actualization, or in other words, to be all that they can be. However, to achieve this, the lower level needs are required to be fulfilled first. So let's understand the 5 levels of Maslow's hierarchy of needs, starting from the bottom with the basics. Number 1, physiological needs. This includes needs such as food, water, shelter, and clothing. These are also referred to our basic or primary needs. Number 2, safety needs. We need to all feel safe and secure in our environment. This can include financial well-being and health safety. Number 3, social needs. This includes the need to be loved and to love. During the pandemic times, we all realized that we were not hardwired for social isolation. We are hardwired for love and connection. Belonging to a group of friends and family is important for our happiness and our well-being. Social needs are also known as psychological needs. 4th, esteem needs. This is a need to be recognized by others for our achievements and accomplishments. Esteem are also considered to be a part of our psychological needs. 5th is the self-actualized need. This is the need to actualize our skills, our abilities, and our talent. This includes obtaining full use and exploitation of our talents, our capabilities, our creative energies, our creative talents, and our creative expressions. People who achieve self-actualization are said to be fulfilled individuals because they know who they are and they're doing the best that they are capable of. So according to this concept, we can only obtain higher level needs once we have satisfied the lower level needs. For example, we can only begin to meet our own needs of safety once we have secured our physiological needs. So let us understand what are our needs in our relationships now that we have a basic understanding of our human needs. Needs in our relationship. We've learned a lot about personal needs. A lot has been talked about it, but do they also apply to other situations? When it comes to our relationships, the strength and the quality of our bonds depend on if our emotional needs are being met. And I would like to share with you a list of our emotional needs. Number 1, intimacy and affection. Not everyone has the same love language, so it's very important to find out what your partner's love language is. What is your child's love language? What is your parents' love language? Because affection is a need that we all seek. Affection can increase closeness and in turn strengthen our relationships. Number 2, acceptance. Everyone wants to be accepted, don't you, for who it is that they are? Knowing that your partner accepts you can only increase your feeling of belonging, which is vital for your health and happiness. Number 3, humor. Life can be stressful and it takes different turns and ups and downs. Humor helps us in putting things in perspective and diffuses tension in our tough situations. Sometimes not taking everything so seriously can be what a relationship really needs. Number 4, validation and support. This is so important. When was the last time you told your partner how much they mean to you? You may already know that they are the most wonderful and amazing person ever, but often we as human beings like to be reminded. For instance, my love language is words of appreciation, words of affirmation, and my partner fluently speaks my love language by making sure that he encourages me, uses words that lift me up. Validation can be powerful in keeping your partner's needs as well. We all feel better when we know that we are emotionally supported. And validation is not just agreeing or giving unsolicited advice or problem solving. It basically means offering emotional support. Number 5, trust and security. Any healthy relationship hopefully leaves you feeling safe and secure. This includes feeling open enough to talk about your feelings, your wants, your needs, your boundaries, your life goals. If there is trust in the relationship, there will be strong connection and strong communication. Number 6, empathy and forgiveness. No one is perfect, we all know that. No matter how hard we may try, mistakes happen for all of us. Let's say your birthday is forgotten. Initially, you feel angry or disappointed, but for a strong relationship, we need to be able to empathize with our partner. Maybe they've been going through a lot at work recently and struggling with their anxiety. It's important to try to be compassionate and as possible, understanding as possible as you can. Offering your partner and yourself compassion and forgiveness can only bring you together. Next is connection and love. Another need in our relationship is, like I shared with you, feeling connected and feeling the love. This fulfills one of the most important needs in Maslow's hierarchy, tapping into the psychological and social needs. Connections are usually quick to form, but love takes conscious effort, it takes hard work, and it takes time. Like a garden, love takes tending to and caring for as it grows. And last, space. Connection is important, but so is having time for yourself, because everything really springs from self. Space in a relationship means having the freedom to make your own decisions and choices and feel supported by your partner. Humans are social beings, but we also need privacy. Sometimes this involves having separate workspaces and places to relax even at home. It's unreasonable to spend every waking time with your partner, and trying to do so, we add more stress and tension to the relationship. So remember to keep some time for yourself. Be kind to yourself first. So the next question is, how do I really do a needs assessment? It's very simple. Identify the possibilities. The first step is about discovering all the possible personal needs that you have. So check in with yourself. Write down things in your life that bring you joy and make you feel loved and successful, and then identify the related experiences. Then when you do this, you try to identify the patterns in your behavior that creates those experiences. So first step is identification. Then refine and shorten your list. Now that you have a list, let's narrow it down to include only things that are most important as your personal needs. Identify the top 10 experiences that appear most often, then considered ones which actually things that you need, your must-haves, your non-negotiables, your essentials. Then from that list, select the top 3 personal needs that are most important to you from those experiences. This will help you create a plan and execute that plan. From the previous step, you now move to your top 3 or 4 needs. Make a list of actions and activities that will help you meet those needs, including the things you do every day as well as your extracurricular activities. For instance, if you have a personal need for you is to learn a new skill, you may want to plan to go to a cooking class. Or perhaps if you have a personal need to be more creative, you take steps by starting to write a few pages every day or invest some time in painting. Whatever your need it is, it could help you take the first step. Start small plus consistency equals success. Sometimes why we have difficulty or trouble in taking action is because we tell ourselves, this is too much, it's too hard, it's too overwhelming. What's the point? I'm not ready. That's the time when you need to challenge yourself and break the task or break the action into small steps. Make sure that you break it down to steps which are doable, which are achievable, because small steps will have a big impact. So instead, tell your mind, I can do this, I'm ready, I know it seems hard, but this is what I need to do to take care of my needs, because everything really springs from the self. Till the time I don't take care of my needs, I cannot expect my partner to take care. And we are responsible for our own happiness. I make me happy. My partner can only contribute to my happiness and well-being, but I am the source of my happiness, my health, and my healing. So some of the tips that I'd like to share with you, personal tips for meeting your needs. Realize that having needs is not selfish. Ask yourself, what are my top needs? Accept your needs because it's important to you, and communicate your needs to your partner, because others are not mind readers. We expect others to know what I want and need, but if I don't express what I want, how I'm feeling, what I need, the other person will only be left guessing and confused. Plan for your needs and execute. Make sure that there is execution plan. Everybody needs beauty in their lives. We all want happiness and health in our lives, but it takes action. Till the time there is no action, there will be no change. You will be your best self when you take time to understand what you really need, how you really feel, and what you want. I hope this video was useful to you. If you're struggling with any aspect of your life, whether it is your relationship with yourself or with others, you can reach out to us. We at Happiness is Love care, and we are here. We are rooting for you because we believe that together we are stronger. Together we are building a happier and a healthier tomorrow. Keep smiling, keep shining, keep inspiring.